I mean the Twilight. Yeah, not the very stinky material vampires on Twilight. I mean Twilight. So people, my congregation of little mindless slobs, I've got a problem. I need to ask you a question. Life. Everyone always needs to ask about life, but this time, it's a different question. Don't you feel that living in this life, in this world, is just a little bit too difficult to function around people? I mean, I personally think that life's getting a little too difficult to function. I mean, just yesterday, I was in the supermarket, and I just wanted to get a can of tuna fish. I just want to get a fishy can tuna thingy. Just a little fishy candy tuna. But no, a person that lived in this world was standing right where I wanted, right where I needed to reach out for the tuna candy fish thing. And so I waited just a while, to see if they would move. But they didn't. Okay, they did not. They were standing in front of me like tuna fish was going out of style and they needed to read what was inside a can of tuna. They were sitting there reading the ingredients like it was a book. A pretty boring book if you ask me. I mean, seriously, who needs to read ingredients in a can of tuna? If you don't know the ingredients in a can of tuna, you should go back to preschool because preschool will tell you what's in a can of tuna fish thing. I mean, I personally didn't go to preschool, but if I did, I think they'd tell me because I already know and I already found out what's in a can of tuna. Tuna is in a can of fishy tuna thing. Tuna! But nobody asked me, so I didn't get my input in. So I stood there for a while, and at one point I really wanted to ask if they would just simply move. But I didn't. Because I'd say, and I thought, and I still think, that if I would have asked them to move since they were so stupid that they didn't have a sense to move as I was standing behind them waiting to get a can of tuna, and they still didn't move. Okay, they were stupid people. So I thought if I had asked them, it would go down a little no good. It wouldn't go down that good. It would not go down good. I mean, I would ask them, kindly, sir, can I get a can of tuna of the thing you're reading the ingredients? Yeah, it's tuna. If you didn't know that already, I would just ask if I could get a can of tuna. But I had a feeling it would go down like, I'll move when we want to move, and you can't do nothing about it, you nagging little bitch. So, I didn't ask. I should have, I didn't. I couldn't grow the backbone to ask people if they would simply move so I could get a can of tuna fish thingy. So at this point, I was standing there, and I started to cry. Just a little. I started to cry just a little tiny bit. But I didn't cry like, No, that wasn't how I cried, people. I cried softly and silently so that people wouldn't get disturbed around me because I'm a very considerate person. So they wouldn't get disturbed around me. So they wouldn't be disturbed like I was being disturbed by not able to be getting my can of tuna fish thing of why I went to the supermarket. So at this point, I was sobbing. Silently. I was like sobbing. Silent tears. It was no fun, no good. No good, no fun. So as I started sobbing, Thailand, I finally had enough, people. I didn't want to cry in front of anybody. This was really hurting me down in here, but I didn't want to show it. So you want to know what I did? You want to know what I did? You want to know what I did to get this person to move, this stupid person to move? I'll tell you what I did. In fact, I'll show you what I did. I silently brought my fist up and I raised it high. I raised my fist up high and I brought it down hard. I brought it down hard on his head. And I said, can you please kindly move, sir? I asked it very nicely, just like that. That was very nice if you asked me. I mean, that was a very nice offering. And he said, yes. You know, he might have needed an ambulance and everything, but that kind sir, he moved. Maybe I had judged him too wrong from the beginning. I don't think so, though. I think my fist finally brought some sense into him, and I think he will be a more smarter guy in the future when he gets over his brain concussion, and he's now a vegetable in the hospital. But once he gets over that little obstacle, I think he'd be a way kinder, considerate person. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you can answer my questions on if life is just too difficult to live at this functioning. Yeah, so, bye! I mean, I'm just so shaken up, I can't even find the words to describe. I should go now. Okay, bye.